Hello everybody, it's me Roscoe and welcome to the latest instalment of Game Day, and as you can see we're back at Portman Road as Ipswich Town take on rock bottom Sheffield Wednesday in the Championship. And I won't say it too loudly because the Sheffield Wednesday players are on the pitch looking at the service, so I'm just going to walk away a little bit. But yeah, of course the Owls, they're in trouble, aren't they? They will need a Christmas miracle if they want to stay in the division. They're on -9 points, but they've had a lot of off-field problems, haven't they, with their ownership, going in administration, not playing players. That's given them 18 points deductions this year. They're on -9. So, yeah, 14 games without a win. They lost 3-0 last time against Derby County. And they were trying to play as well. So if they do that today, they're going to get demolished by Town. But if they play the low block, then you never know. But of course, Kieran McKenna's side go into this game off the back of that disappointing 3-1 defeat at Leicester City. So looking to bounce back. But last time we were here, we saw 2 very good wins against Coventry and Stoke. So hopefully the same today. But normally, when we go into Christmas, we have a bad record under Kieran McKenna. I still have bad memories of that Newcastle game last season, the Leeds United away game at Ellen Road when we lost 4-0. So hopefully we can go into Christmas celebrating all 3 points. So let's see. I'm going to head upstairs to get some media scran. I've heard it's not Christmas dinner, so that's disappointing. But I have been given a nice little chocolate if I can find it. I can't find it, don't know where it's gone. It's in my pocket somewhere, and it's coconut. And it's controversial, but in their celebrations, I don't mind a bounty. Let me know in the comments down below your thoughts on that. I know it's controversial, but I don't mind it. But let's head upstairs. Good old Sindre is on the cover. He's back from his illness. He missed Leicester's game because of being poorly. But anyway, I'm rambling as I normally do. Normal stick. Let's get some food in the belly. Well, look who I've bumped into. Got a special guest on Game Day, the gaffer, Mark Heath. Heath, my friend, good to see you. How are you?
Yeah, good. Looking forward to this one. Feels like it should be an interesting game. I don't think it's going to be a good game, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Indeed. We've got food in the belly. I soon read the food. It was a pork curry, Suffolk pork, so local, which is good. You're obviously the food review man. How would you review that out of 10?
I thought it was decent, actually. Obviously, Suffolk known for its pork, as I'm sure you know, Blytheborough pork. Yeah, had a nice little kick to it, didn't it? Nice little bit of heat, nice rice as well. Good option.
But it should have been a roast dinner, as I said earlier, because it
should have been a Christmas dinner, is what you mean.
Yeah, but anyway, I won't get into that. Yeah, it was fine. A nice little kick. But I've sort of stopped you going up to the press box with Stu because I want to have a nice little chinwag with you. Let's bring the team news. 2 changes from the Leicester defeat. Is your wife still gloating about that?
She is, yeah. She woke me up one day this week saying, what's at the end of the legs? Defeat. That's how she woke me up.
Fair play, Liz. Good effort. But yeah, 2 changes. Jens Guste is back in, and also Sindre is back from his illness.
Yeah,
he comes in, which is good that McKenna's not done more rotation because we've been used to rotation. But yeah, just 2 changes.
Yeah, I guess kind of expected. Certainly Sindre coming back in. Jens in for Jack Clark. Probably more of
Taylor.
Jack Taylor. Too many Jacks. Yeah, probably more of a surprise, but interested to see what he can do from the start. Obviously, he started really well, I thought, the season. He looked fantastic, and he's sort of dropped off quite a lot, hasn't he? So let's see if he can put in a good shift today. The rest of the team, as expected, really.
Definitely. And I just realised my head is very big, isn't it?
Only because you're really close to the camera.
Very close.
Close or, yeah.
Maybe. Let me know. But yeah,
let me know how big is Ross's head.
Yeah, is it too big? Is it too big? But yeah, I'm gonna head obviously pitch side to get some snaps. Heath is gonna go upstairs with the boys.
Are you gonna wrap up warm, Ross? 'Cause it's gonna be cold out there today.
Yeah, I'm not too bad. This is all I've got. I've also got some Stars Our Spirits you've given me, so I'll just down them. That's all right, isn't it?
It's fine, mate. Yeah, it's Christmas, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Christmas. Yeah,
better off.
Pretty much. So let's see. And actually, Heath, if you're still around, we'll catch up with the Cowie Army at full time. But I'll come back up to the press room and we can have a little chinwag.
If I'm still here.
If you're still here. If Heath's not here, then we'll just we'll see. But yeah, let's find out if Town you get back to winning ways.
Not the Blues. Come on.
Here we go indeed, the players are out, Portman Road. Here we go, Sheffield Wednesday fans in the away end. Let's see what today brings. Let's just see, let's go. Mr. Lenz, do your job. So full time here, and it's ended 3-1 to Town. Here with good old George Mann. Your thoughts on that, my friend? Wasn't a game I'm sure will live in the memory, not a classic, but 3 points up to third. 5 points away from second, so not too shabby. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yes, Merry Christmas, everyone. 3 points from pretty uninspiring performance, really. As the first half, I thought, what the heck is going on? Like, clear one off the line. We made Sheffield Wednesday look like prime Barcelona. And then the corner happened, and before that was the Philogene overhead kick. Oh my God.
Incredible.
That was incredible. I thought it sort of woke me up, actually, to be honest. And then keeper scored, and I went, oh, it's a goal. It was 1-0 up, and then we sort of just saw it out. We're in, the second half happened, and we sort of looked a bit more at it, a bit more at the races. And then we scored that second goal. Who scored the second goal? I've gone blank now. It shows how asleep I was.
Philogene.
Sorry.
I nearly forgot as well.
It shows how unwell I am at the moment.
But also,
yeah, I know.
Even the cameraman's moving back.
I know, I'm so sorry. 7-aside on the Monday,
Yeah.
Picked up the lurgy-wurgy.
Yeah.
Happy Christmas, everyone.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Philogene scored that fantastic goal. Just ran in and just absolutely blasted it. And then they went down the other end and scored.
At that point, I was like, oh, okay,
So-
please don't do it, Town. But thankfully, they didn't.
We've seen it before, haven't we? We've seen it before. And then Jack Clark we saw it was in stand just have a shot, and then he did, and it went in. And it was like, thank God. But it just feels so inspiring from a game that was 3-1. If we just had our shooting boots on, we probably would have scored more because we had loads of chances. We're just trying to make that perfect goal, aren't we? And that's our one problem. I think it was, in the second half, Taylor had the ball outside the box. We just hit it, and then he just doesn't. He's just like, just have the go. But I'll take it. It's 3 points. We're back into third. Close to second place. We've now got 2 really big games coming up away from home. Millwall, who lost today, and Coventry drawed Southampton. So, just got to try and get some points in the next games and, keep it going. And hopefully everything will be A-OK, I reckon. But up the Town.
Okay, next up, I'm joined by good old Peachy, my friend.
Hello.
Town, 3 points, 3 goals. Wasn't a classic,
No.
but thoughts on that one?
Yeah, just another 3 points really. As usual, stand Ipswich, make it a little bit difficult for ourselves. First half was very uninspiring,
Yeah.
but then I think a lot of us turned up. I think we should steamroller these, but we know the championship isn't like that. We nearly give them a goal.
Yes.
Nearly. And then we got, then we went 1-0 up. And then second half started and it was a bit stop-start. And then when we got the second on the 60th minute, I thought, right, let's just coast this now. No offence to Sheffield Wednesday, I can't see him getting back. Then we had I don't know how Dara Shea didn't get that penalty. It's like he was rugby tackled, wrestled. I'm sure he got suplexed off the pitch.
It's WWE now.
It was literally like I was waiting for the ref to come out and start counting 1, 2, 3. And then Jaden missed that chance. And then when they got the goal back, I thought, no, it's Christmas Town. We're not going to do this.
Yeah.
And then they had a little spell, didn't they?
They did.
And then we finally got the third. Massive shout out to Siwa.
Yes.
Bloke's a Premier League player. I'm sorry. Read the ball, picked it up. Great pass, Jack Clark. Then Jack Clark eventually finished.
His record so far off the bench is pretty good because he's got 7 goals I think now, and I think probably 6 of them are probably off the bench.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that. But that could be a stat. I know he's come off the bench a lot and scored. So, well done, Jack Clark.
The main thing as well, like we've won, and a lot of teams around us haven't, and
Yes.
we're sitting third in the league now. Is it 5 off second?
Yeah, 5. Yeah.
People keep saying we've not reached top gear yet. I don't know if we have one. I'll be honest. I think this
know
is
if we need
us. No, we just need to get a clinical striker in some respects, or like I think George said, just have a bloody shot. Like again, I'll quote the same bit where they come across to Jack Taylor. I'm thinking, just hit it.
He's got a Thunderbastard in him
Yeah,
as well.
exactly.
So.
Just now pass, and then at the end they're trying to get McAteer to score. And like, to be fair, like
Poor He's got a shiner, by the way, Casey
Yeah.
McAdee, if you saw, yeah.
I feel a bit sorry for him because he came and actually done quite well, I thought. And even like there was a bit where he pulled it back, tried to pull it back for Taylor, and actually it's really good defending from Lee Cooper.
Yeah.
He read it so well.
Yeah.
3 points. Just wish you all a Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
And up a Town.
So, man. Well, we've got a bit of a, what's that, ghost from Christmas past, I think that's what you call it. Good old Segs is back, who is looking very Christmassy.
Yeah.
Nice little hat, nice little number. Good to see you, mate. How you doing?
Good, thanks. Yeah, long time no see. Been a while now. It's been a few years since I've done game day, so it's good to be back.
So, man, yeah, we've had a lot of, it's been a journey. You know, it's a shame we didn't actually speak in the Premier League because, although that was great. Well, no, that was great, yeah. But tell us a bit about this hat. Where's this come from?
Just found it. I think it's from the range actually. Just thought I'd buy it and then bring it out today. You know, it's the Christmas fixture. Why not? Why not wear a bit of Christmas there? Get in the festive spirit for Christmas.
Definitely, mate. And 3 points before Christmas. Our record before Christmas is not very good under McKenna, so it's nice that we can now go into Christmas, enjoy 3 points. Thoughts on that one?
Yeah. I thought the game was kind of, we struggled. I think Sheffield Wednesday actually brought us down to their level. I thought that, to be fair, which has happened a lot of time here, to be fair, this season. But Sheffield Wednesday definitely did what they came here to do. I think so unlucky that Philogene hit the post with that.
Oh yeah.
What he did there. If that was gone in, we'd have been talking about that for ages. So so unlucky there. But then corner kick, 1-0, and we never really looked like losing from there. I know we had a bit of a panic when they went 2-1, but today was just formality really. No disrespect to Sheffield Wednesday. Obviously they came here, they had a job to do, and they did what they did. They needed to do that. But in terms of the performance today, first half was, like I say, they brought us down to level. We come out second half, did decent, I thought. Brilliant second half from us. Goal was unlucky, and then 3-1, and then game's done. So 3 points for Christmas. We're third, 5 points for Middlesbrough now. They have lost. So the season is such a weird season. So you think, well, the Championship's so average this year. You think, well, we should be top 2 really, considering what's happened. But considering the league, sorry, we haven't been consistent enough anyway. So we are where we deserve to be, I think. So 5 points from second come Christmas. We've got Millwall next. That is a
at the Den, tough place to go.
Yeah, tough place to go. And then see what happens. But I think we're in a good place come Christmas, and see what happens.
Well then, just before Christmas, we've got a Dayton in Poole. My friend, you say you normally watch it, and you've sort of like gone, you know what, I'm going to come on and have my say.
Yeah.
So thoughts on that?
I saw you standing there, I thought, here's my chance to get a bit of fame, Seeing you on the phone, after a game, so yeah, thought I'd come and have a chat, be a bit bold and ask if you'd mind me coming in.
No, of course. Verdict on that, mate. 3-1 win, 3 points.
Yeah.
Like we had to win today.
Yeah, we had to win. The good news is we won, obviously,
Yeah.
and it was a bit of a struggle there, and frustrating at times. We got 2-0 up, and then I thought, right, Sandra Wally Egerly had a great chance to make it 3, but unfortunately it didn't go in. And then, of course, typical, they score, and then it's back to the tensions there again, and we're stressed out again. But then at least we put the game to bed finally. But it was a struggle, it was a real struggle. But we got our 3 points, and I see we're third now.
Yes.
But we're going to have to play a lot better than that, clearly, against Millwall and Coventry. Otherwise, I think we're going to get, Coventry, you would imagine they'll be out for revenge after their defeat here the other week. So, a bit of a struggle. But I'm glad to have seen it. Haven't seen a game at home for quite a while.
Okay,
Yeah.
tell us the story then. Let people know.
Well,
you watch normally, but this is your time to
Bit of
shine.
history. I used to come here with my brother, and my nan lived here, and I watched my first game in '75.
Wow.
And we lost 3-0
shit,
against Newcastle.
Okay.
And then I've watched another game that year, and we lost 6-2 at home to Derby. So I started to
Bit of
think,
a curse in a way.
I started to think I was a curse on the team. And for a long time it felt like that. But then I did watch some of the great games in the glory days. Bobby
Yes.
Robson, late 70s, early 80s.
Yes.
So that was great. And we've had lots of ups and downs. But this team, I feel like we're not quite functioning as well as you would hope. So it doesn't feel like we're quite there like we were 2 years ago when we got promoted from the Champs. So
Although, look, we're third. And
we're
not
third,
even,
we're third,
so it's
there's still hope.
Yeah.
There's still hope.
Yeah.
But the way it's looking at the moment, it's hard to see us getting automatic. Maybe the playoffs, and then you just got to hope that we're going to come good.
The lottery.
Yeah, exactly.
Out at Wembley.
A day out at Wembley,
Dan behind
yeah.
the camera, day at Wembley. We hadn't been to a new Wembley yet, so that'd be nice.
That
but,
would be nice. That would be
you know.
nice. So we just got to hope that we keep hoping that they're going to really start to gel better and better. It just feels like everyone keeps saying 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Today wasn't great, but we got the result. And Jack Clark played well when he came on, and the trouble is, it seems like 2 of our best players play in the same position, don't
That
they?
is the thing, and obviously Jack Clark played on the
that's
right against
frustrating.
Leicester, and that didn't really work. That doesn't work. So
exactly.
it's like you can't really win. McKenna's got a massive
Exactly.
headache there,
And I don't know. I know Hurst obviously went off, and I presume it's
Yeah.
a muscle injury, was it? Oh,
yeah.
it looked
So
like.
I
I
must.
thought he was going to come back on, but then he.
No, I think maybe
he went off.
precaution. He's obviously had injuries before.
Yeah, he tends to have a history of these. Sort of
This
muscle
time of year
injuries.
as well. I
Yeah,
think it was
yeah.
Boxing Day in the Championship against Leicester, and he
Yeah,
came off, and he was
yeah.
out for a few months.
Yeah.
Hopefully, this one's just precaution.
Hopefully
He
he'll
just
be
wants
back.
it. He just wants to start his Christmas
Straight
early. doesn't he?
as on, you just keep thinking,
Yeah.
oh, if only he could just be a bit more, decisive in his finishing. But we had so many chances to wrap it up, and it wasn't to be. But we got the job done, so you've got to be fairly happy. I admire the
Yes.
Sheffield fans who are coming all this way. I think they're 30 points now away from fourth from bottom, so it's a hopeless task for them. But they still come and support their team. So got a colleague at work who supports them. She was going to come down today, but she couldn't in the end. But give a shout out to her,
Yes.
Alex, in my team at work. But she went to see Madness at the O2 instead. But
Baggy trousers and all that. Yeah, I love
exactly.
that. Yeah.
But so we just keep trying, we keep going, we keep hoping that it's going to come together. But it's a struggle today, but we got there. We did get the result, so I've got to be fairly happy.
All right then, that is the end of game day. Heafy actually walked past while doing interviews, so Heafy won't be doing the outro to this, but it is just me. But I just want to sort of say thanks so much for all your support this year. Merry Christmas. Big shout out to Dan, who's filming as well. He's done a lot of filming for me this season, home and away and all that jazz. But thanks again for watching Game Day. We've of course got Coventry, Millwall up next, so we'll see you there. But once again, Merry Christmas to you all. See you next time. Bye-bye for now.